In this video, I want to show you what realistic profit margins are on an e-commerce business. Now, we build around 60 businesses a year here at the businessbuilders.com, and we have really fought this topic because we really want to figure out and make sure that we have profitable products, making sure that we're giving our customers that we build businesses for good products that have a solid margin and future promise as well. So I want to show you exactly what the margins look like, and I'm going to give you an example of one of the products that we've recently just launched. So the product that we recently just launched is a very light product. So it allows us to then make sure that our shipping is very low. Now this is really important. So I'll give you the numbers and then I'll explain to you how we got there. So the first thing is that the product costs around $79 plus $5 shipping. Okay. So I accidentally launched it by not even knowing that there was a $5 shipping thing, or at least I said it, but then it might have expired or something. So I'm just going to remove that out for now. But $79 is the sale price. Then we've got cost of goods of $10, okay? Then we've also got our cost of acquiring a customer, which is about $20. It's really low, but you remember that this product is only $79, so it's an easy buy for a lot of people, okay? The next thing is that our shipping is around $15. Then our profit, it ends up being around $34 profit, okay? Very good. So that means our margin is 43%. All right, so this is our unit economics of this product. Now, just remember, and I'll kind of write them here. So this is our sale price. This is our cost of goods. We call it COGS. This is our CAC, our cost of acquiring a customer, and this is our shipping, okay? So the way that we get a shipping price of $15, a little cheeky secret I'll share with you, all right? Now, let's say, for example, you've got your product in China, all right, and you buy it. Then from there, what you do is you then send it to a 3PL, okay, which is a third-party fulfillment center, or your home, okay? So you pay for the goods, right? So let's say your goods cost you $100, and then shipping to your home might cost you $10 per unit. And then shipping to the customer, right, might cost you, let's say it's another $10, okay? So now how much is your shipping? Your shipping is around $20, okay? Which is fine. So if you're completely new and you're looking like, hey, I would love to get unlimited free products, then I've got a special gift for you. Here at the Business Builders, we've created a course that shows you how to start, grow, and then sell an e-commerce business. Now, we've created a free video inside of that course that shows you how we find unlimited winning products for our e-commerce business. If you wanted to get access to that course, click the link below and I'll see you over there. It's still not going to break our profitability, but what we do is we actually ship directly from a manufacturing third-party fulfillment center very close to our manufacturing plant in China. Now, the reason why we do that is because number one, it allows us to scale internationally. We can ship anywhere in the world from there. Number two, it also allows us to save $5. And $5 doesn't sound like a lot of money, but over 1,000, 2,000 products, that ends up saving a lot of money, okay? So these are our unit economics. We've got $70 sale price, cost of goods is $10, cost of acquiring customer is $20, then you got your shipping, which is $15, which gives us $34 profit, okay? So the biggest risk to our margin is gonna be this one right here, okay? Your suppliers are rarely gonna randomly increase their pricing, and nor is the shipping gonna randomly hike up like crazy. So the cost of acquiring a customer is always gonna be the most erratic. Now, the way that you get a hold of this is by two things. Number one is when you go to scale, okay? You need to scale with your budget so you can increase your budget, all right? But you also need to scale with content, okay? The more content you have in your business, the more fresh the content remains, and therefore you're able to grow the business very quickly, okay? So if you don't do any content, only increase your budget, the same people are gonna see the same ads too many times, and therefore it's gonna cause the business to start experiencing what's called ad fatigue. And ad fatigue is gonna ruin your finance of your business, because that means that too many people have seen the same ads and they're not gonna convert anymore. But uploading more content is gonna protect your cost of acquiring a customer. Can you see how like marketing is very similar and kind of interrelates with the finance? If you don't get your marketing right, your finance is not gonna work. If you don't get your finance right, your marketing is not gonna work, right? So they're so interdependent. Okay, so when you go to scale, make sure you've got budget control and make sure you're budgeting correctly. Make sure your cost of acquiring a customer is not going up. The way you make sure the cost of acquiring a customer is not going to go up is by producing more content. Then, when you've got your content, you also want to go into the organic, okay? So you want to upload more content onto organic. Okay, I don't want to go too much into the marketing side of things, but uploading your products and your content into the organic platforms like TikTok and Facebook and Instagram and YouTube and all that kind of stuff is going to allow you to protect your cost of acquiring a customer. And the reason why is because, let's say, you know, I'm looking for like a shaver kit because I'm bald and I want smooth heads, right? The reality is that if I see your brand all over TikTok and then accidentally see you out on Facebook, I'm more likely to convert. Therefore, your cost of acquiring a customer for this bold, shaven, beautiful brand is going to be a lot lower. Okay, so we could be looking at our cost of acquiring a customer at $20, then $10, and it might even get lower than that. And that's exactly what we want. We want to make sure that our cost of acquiring a customer gets lower and lower and lower. And you know, the reality is that it's not really, but that's what we want. Okay, we want to try to fight for that. Okay, the more you scale the business, the higher your cost of acquiring a customer is going to go up. Okay, so that's kind of the unit economics, the margins are realistic. This is actually for one of the products that I've just launched for one of our own internal brands. These are the exact margins that we're currently experiencing right now as we've launched this brand. Now, I hope that's been helpful. If you are looking to find a winning product, you're looking for that, you know, that absolute crushing winning product. We build around 60 businesses a year. We have 400 winning products that we build and find every single year. And I want to give you a free video that shows you exactly how we find over 400 winning products every single year. Click the link below. You'll get access immediately to a full video on exactly how we find these winning products. I'll see you over there.